Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Hanging moon in fog. Mist will lead where you belong. Sweep me off my feet. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. Inky amber, swirling down.
I've been worried stiff.
Final blow.
You think I wasn't?
We weren't exactly on holiday, Roland.
Welcome back to Your Mom Games live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. If you can hear me, say hello. Outstanding.
Good.
So you might remember in the last stream we rescued the prisoners, and today we are going to go and see how they're doing since we brought them back to the Last Light Inn.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Aw, remember Bex and Danis?
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I'll just smile. They look so happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now.
Oh, did I pick the wrong
Thanks
thing?
to you.
Awkward murderer smile.
Shall
Okay.
we go for a walk?
That's so nice.
I go where you go.
Yes, that's what we should have playing in the background right now. Aww. I should go talk to Jahira about all this. Here she is.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
I saw Kethric. He regenerated before my eyes.
Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter at least. Did you learn anything more?
Not yet. Parts of the towers aren't open to me yet.
The great general is paranoid. Good. That means he's protecting something. I'll wager it's the source of his invulnerability. He'd protect that at any cost. Was there anything else?
Ketherick is calling himself a chosen of the Absolute now.
Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketherick has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else?
Not right now, thanks.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought you'd be happier to see each other.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the 2 idiots.
Anything to add, Roland?
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Boy, he is a big spender. He gave me almost 475 gold. Okay. Well, thanks, Roland. All right.
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there.
I'm not the best at showing it, but I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together.
Aw.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see these 2 again. It's good to be back.
Aw.
I've thanked you once already. Don't be greedy.
Oh, the devs think of everything.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the truth not.
Barkus, I have good news.
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why?
Haven't you heard? I freed the people being held in Moonrise Towers.
You did? But that means... Wolverine! Wolverine! Oh, where is he? Ah!
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks.
Your friend Barkus is just around the corner. Have you said hello?
Oh, Barkus. Perhaps later. Was there something else?
I'll just go here.
Wolverine!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself with the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wolverine.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
What a prick.
Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized. Wulbrin, perhaps we can talk more later, when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort.
Oh.
Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
Walburn seems like a real arsehole.
Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self.
You really care about him, don't you?
Well, once you're used to someone, you're used to them.
What will you do now, Barkus?
Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
That'll have to wait. It's lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
So this is the brilliant retort, 12 to 21 damage. Throw a bomb that explodes on impact, and all the bang and the boom of the original, but with an extra surprise.
You're good to have humored Barkus for so long. The poor fellow is like creeping moss, if you know what I mean.
He's got a lot more courage than you give him credit for.
I'm sure, but that's his business. Now, is there something you want? I'm a busy man.
I want to know how to throw you back in that cell. That's what I want to know. But what I'll say is, how do you and Barkus know each other?
Oh, we hail from the same village in the Underdark. We're hung about in the same passel of children. Barkus tends to make more of it than it is.
He doesn't know we read his diary, does he? What part do you play in the Iron Hand Gnomes?
I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day.
So Saravok is a Ballspawn who actually Jaheira fought some time ago, and these guys apparently allied with him while he went on basically a massive murder spree.
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made, and it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation, particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand Gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius.
Well, I deserve payment. If not for me, you'd be dead.
Surely Barkus will take care of that.
What will you do when you get out of here?
I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wulbrin Bongle will be mentioned among many. I've little doubt.
Care to elaborate on these plans?
That's Iron Hand gnome business.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand Gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
I'll leave you to your own devices.
Appreciate it.
Any word on Thaniel? Is he all right? Is he safe?
He's at my camp right now. He's going to be fine.
He is? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't been able to sleep, knowing he was trapped in that wretched place. Thank you for saving him when I couldn't. I can rest now. Finally.
Well, this will be a witty reply, you know, sort of. You know, it'll be pretty witty when I use it. At least I'll feel pretty witty when I throw it at somebody.
You did well to help those people escape Ketherick. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
I saw Ketherick at Moonrise Towers. He was presiding over a trial.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
I think I know the source of his invulnerability, a relic called the Night Song.
That's incredible news. I won't ask for the specifics as to how you uncovered that, but I'm grateful you've done whatever it takes. I can't believe there's an end in sight. Thank you.
Okay. Yep, and there's that bust of Ketherick. So now it is time to go to camp and take a nap. Right. Let's see if anybody has anything new to add to our discourse.
I did miss that face, you know.
Is it just me, or is the tone of his voice changing when he talks to me? Am I just imagining that? Can't be.
Hey, soldier.
Nothing new from sweet Carlock. I doubt Shadowheart has anything new to say.
May the darkness protect you.
Nope, it doesn't look like it. Well, let's go ahead and rest, and then we'll change up our crew a little bit. You know, I don't know why they don't let us inside of the inn. It seems kind of inhospitable, if you ask me, that I had to sleep out here. And before they fixed it, Gail's tent was in a puddle. He just stood in the rain. He just stood in a big puddle all day. But they finally fixed it. It's like, oh, Gale, you poor thing.
Well met.
I'm going to leave Will in camp.
Sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Yeah. You'll have to stay
just
here
when
for a
things
while.
were warming up.
Oakfather preserve you.
I need you by my side.
Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Okay, so he's due for an upgrade. So let's level him up. Gonna go ahead and level up his druid class. And he now has Wild Shape Panther, Primal Strike, and Wild Shape Owlbear. Yes. All Lightning and Sleet Storm, Moonbeam, Enhance Ability, and Flaming Blade. We're going to take all that good stuff there. All right. That looks good to me.
Let's get going.
Let's do a quick save. So now we are going to start making our way towards the Thorm Crypt, which is where we've been sent by Zarel to start our search for the artifact. But on the way, we have to stop somewhere else.
That sign above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
I'm sure a place like this has spirits aplenty.
Probably. Let's look over here really quick. A ban list. Barred from entry. The following ex-customers are unwelcome. Do not let them in, even should they beg, especially should they beg. Martin Doughty, human, chug and run. Adam Smythe, lascivious behavior, also known as the Pickle Incident. Garangoth Thorm, she knows what she did. Kevin Ort, tall dwarf, exceedingly boring. Syra B, short elf, vomited on the waiter purposefully. Unknown elf, pale skin, snide mouth, referring to the master distiller as the porcine publican. Rochelle Cork, halfling groin punching, and Jan Van Don, suspected alias. Grotesquely tall human, underpants on head. Gee, that elf sounds really familiar. Running a little short on camp supplies, so I'm gonna... The Sam Adams Brewery. This is the Waning Moon, actually. The Waning Moon. Here at Moonrise Towers.
I've got a long road ahead.
The payday gold in my pouch is clinking. Say hey for the pub. A single thought is what I'm thinking. Say hey for the pub.
Okay.
Halflings and gnomes, order here.
And this is the big book of little drinking games. It looks like all of these end with you harming a gnome in some way. Yep, these are all drinking games. So let's see. I love the names of some of these drinks. Noble rot. Huh. I guess it rots nobles. Caleb is here watching with me. Caleb, when you go through, do you pick up the cups and the mugs and everything like I do? Caleb does not do those things. Somehow he's smarter than me, apparently. Also, I bet his character is not as well off as mine. Probably doesn't have as much gold as I have. He's laughing because he knows he has like way more gold than I do. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it works out. Let me do a quick save here.
What am I to do?
Let me just double check Shadowheart's spells really quick. There's a specific spell I need. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
One day I'll get there. One day.
Where is it you're trying to go?
Baldur's Gate, where the streets sparkle with silver and the actors have jobs. There's
I bet most of them
big
don't.
Tent, funny costumes. The circus. Yes, that's it. I was going to the circus. I want a new drink. A new anything, really.
We used to dance.
Uh-oh. What in all nine hells are you?
Son of Thorm! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
So I'm gonna pick up this tankard of whatever it is.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second.
Go on, clean! Make it drink! Be drunk! You and I both! To our good health!
To our good health. Ugh. Take a look in the mirror. So this is the Son of Thorm, apparently. So we're gonna use Rogue Sleight of Hand and pretend to swig deeply, avoiding the liquid at the last moment. He doesn't get many tips. Probably not. Probably not.
sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
Delight you. Okay, well, a silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall. Pass that one.
How we long for a feast. Feeling gorging. Oh, the time with devils. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again.
How did you become, what you are now?
Father Catherine's laughter. Not joy. Not ever, never. Only laughter. Now drink it deep.
So I guess Ketherick was pretty mean to him.
Father Ketherick created. Father Ketherick sustains. Silence. Quiet. Hush. Just drink.
Oh, it's not working right. Oh, okay. Elixir of heroism. Oh, it looks like I am doing the thing where I actually drink it, and it's kind of pushing me into this. Oh, this is weird. Phew. I guess I'll survive it. Oh no.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories.
He wants me to tell him more stories.
Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Okay, how about, I conquered infamous hobgoblin Dror Ragzlin and his minions. Phew.
Minions. Many. Good. More blood to slurp and marrow to suck out. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
What can you tell me about Ketherick?
Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not. Another. Drink.
I'm going to do a rogue sleight of hand and take a drink, but hold it in my mouth instead of swallowing.
Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Urcage. Urcage. Talk and perish, die, buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No, nay, neither. Too strong.
Well. Outlander, I've had worse. Halsin is inspired. Haunted One, lack of moderation is key. The Dark Urge is inspired.
I'll clean up right now.
Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
B, will it what? What are you saying?
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Hello? Are you all right?
To chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
Well, that's disturbing. Still, better than having an actual conversation with him, though.
Please, clutter the pardon.
So we want to go behind this locked door.
With a flick of the wrist.
So it's funny because in none of Ketherick's writings does he mention his son. He only talks about his daughter. The son, on the other hand, just not on his list of people, I guess. The black sheep, I suppose. He did.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisbald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Visible devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisbald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisbald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Let me focus my eyes on the page and mentally separate the black ink from the purple stain. I think is what they meant right there.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thisbald's purple worm poison.
That's where the stash is at, over by the House of Healing. Okay, so now... The waning moon's deliveries are recorded here in a careful hand. The rear pages, however, are devoted to the distiller's personal reflections. 10 Tarsak. Father Kethric's reach begins to extend beyond Rithwin's borders. The Thorms are but collectors of coin, glory, blood, and more yet. I, however, collected that which holds the most value, information. The mason caught my eye. Straight are his steps and faithful are his words. For as long as drink does not touch his heart's true tune, so long as drink does not touch his tongue. 2 drops of Blackfire whiskey and he sings his heart's true tune. He calls Father a tyrant, a coward, a traitor. He beseeches the Moon Maiden to shine upon him once more. Dangerous words. I have told Father he will surely silence the mason and make him an example. Meanwhile, the mason drawls his heresy. It is all I can do not to mock him to his very face. 6 Flame Rule. My own methods used against me. The ale she fed me was poisoned, and by my own hand. My truth serum was all too effective. I professed the lot. The poison drinks, malices, treatments. Remember the guy in the House of Healing, Malice Thorm? The interrogations, all of it. She means to reveal our schemes to the Baldur's Gate authorities, unless, of course, I grace her palm with more gold than Garangoth could muster. Father would have my head if he knew, or worse yet, donate me to Malice. Such is my good fortune that I possess all manner of barrels. She should make a perfect fit. And finally, the Harpers came too close. They poisoned Father Ketherick himself, yet he professes no ill effects. Malice insists it's a fluke. Doctor he may be, but he is no less a fool for it. Father has achieved that of which I can only dream, immortality. I have long suspected. I can guess Father's purpose, but I cannot fathom the means. Sounds like Thisbald Thorm was always trying to impress his father. Sad. His father did not care.
Best avoid that trap.
With pleasure. The brewer's blackmailer. Quite the pickle she got herself into.
Okay, leave it to Astarion to make a joke about that.
That's curious.
Oh, what's this? Dagger root. I'll take that. Okie dokie.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So we have one last thing that we need to find in here.
Wits and blades always sharp. Something over there.
So under these floorboards is something of particular interest. Madeline's ledger. So Madeline's ledger, the words "for the attention of Justiciar Natasha" are written across the top of every page. This is an excerpt from the last page. Morning, day 15. Zyman Noack said Ketherick wouldn't hold on to Moonrise Towers for long at this rate. Evening, day 18. Imani Atakni claimed it was unfair that the Thorms had the cushiest jobs. Night, day 22. Mark Jacobs, Benjamin Blanchett, made jokes about the Thorms, especially Lord Ketherick. Said he was a misery guts, a weeping nutsack, and discussed exactly how his wife would have, quote, liked it. I know that Mark and Ben said it was just plain awful. Lady Natasha, but they're some of my best friends, and I've never heard such talk out of them. They were upset over their wages being cut and were the drunkest I'd ever seen by midnight. I know it looks bad, but hand over heart, you've never met two gents more devoted to Our Lady, I swear it. A different, more elegant script appears beneath it. Our Lady of Loss would be proud of you, Madeline. Do not worry about Mark and Benjamin. Myself and your two gents are simply going to have a little chat, I promise. So this is what the Shadar Kai elf was looking for out in the woods, the guy with the white raven. That's what he's looking for, that journal. I think that's good for now.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's get rid of these extra camp supplies that I've picked up. So to go back and talk to the Shadar Kai, we need to head out to the shadowed battlefield. Nope, Last Light Inn will actually be closer. Let's go there. I think I'm going the wrong way. This is the way I need to go, around the cart this way. And you have to be careful because there are these gigantic, like, wood elementals that will harm you grievously out here. Ah, here we go. This is the way I need to go. And they're actually a really lengthy, hard fight. Not that you don't want to fight them because they often have good things on their person.
Come on, open up.
There he is.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you wanted first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Creepy Raven. Okay, here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let's see what she has to say first.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
Yeah, exactly.
You said I was going to be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Okay, so the choices are anything, then hurt yourself as Ben and Mark did, stab yourself, or persuasion, pathetic. You murdered your friends, you're a coward, or persuasion, there's nothing you need to do. This wasn't your fault, I promise. So I'm going to leave this choice up to you. Okay, there's nothing you need to do. This wasn't your fault, I promise.
What I did was wrong, and I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her!
What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness.
That doesn't matter! I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. And for that, I end your pathetic life!
Oh. It's on like Donkey Kong. Me and he who was. Uh-oh.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Oh, he uses fear. I hate that. But that's okay. We have got an owl bear with us today. He should make short work of him.
Another fight. Let's go.
Hate it when they make me drop my weapons. Ugh.
Let's finish this.
Can't even catch my breath.
Got to focus. Worth grabbing.
Okay. Defeated.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
What now?
Let's see. Where did Astarian's weapons get off to? All the way over there? Well, I'll take this. And then there's a note here. Return at once. He who was, what ails thy mind? The queen was clear, a full retreat to the Shadowfell with all due haste. You beheld the fate of Lover's Whisper. After a 10-day in the darkness, she knew not her name. These lands are rich in tragedy and memory, but our minds are vulnerable to the malignant curse. Lover's Whisper strangled her own raven this morn. Her raven! The queen was incensed at the loss of her child and struck Lover's Whisper down, as was her right. Return at once, or I will be forced to report your desertion. Of thine will. Well, they have some funny names. And I can't reach this. Okay. Got all his stuff. And so that's the end of that story. Poor Madeline. Living under that fascist rule, and everybody had to follow what the Dark Lady says, no matter what. Everybody had to cow before Ketherick, no matter what. He has so many little things. This takes so much patience. Huh. Just picking up one after the next. Oh, so much dedication to getting gold in this game. Okay, so I am going to head back to Last Light Inn. And that is where the stream is going to end today, because the next stream starts off a big series of interlaced quests, and so it will make a lot more sense just to do those together and start those in more of a sequence, sort of a fresh start next time. So thanks for coming and watching us here at Your Mom Games tonight, and I hope to see you next time as we continue the story. Have a great day.